Hello and welcome back. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create content types in SharePoint which can be used on multiple sites across SharePoint Online environment. So stay tuned and let's go to the demo after this short intro. You can use reusable content type using the Content Type Hub feature in Office 365 SharePoint Admin Center. The Content Type Hub is a site collection where you can manage and publish your content types in SharePoint Online environment. The Content Type Hub is required when you want to use a custom content type that you want to make available to multiple sites in your SharePoint environment. This means you can use this custom content type in all SharePoint sites inside your Office 365 tenant. So there are two ways you can reach to the content type hub area where you can manage the content type. The first one is if you navigate to this address and instead of this your tenant, you will provide your tenant address. In my case is Aziz LTD. So this is address to a SharePoint site and it's called Content Type Hub. So if I hit enter, this will take me to the Content Type Hub site. Given that I am a SharePoint site admin, I will have access to it. I can go to settings and site settings. Okay, and from here I can click on site content types. Now this is taken me to the content type gallery and I can create a content type here. Now before I create a content type, let me show you a different way. So you go back to Office 365 main page. From the app launcher, you click on the admin center and then from the left hand menu I will click on show all and then I will select SharePoint admin center, and here under the content services, if I click on that, I can click on content type gallery. This will take me to the content type gallery as well, where I can create content type and I can publish them. So if I click on create content type, I need to provide the content type a name. I will just call it accounting content type and I can put it under the custom content type. And what is the parent content type? I want it to be created as a document content type and the base content type is going to be a document, and I will click on create. Okay, so the content type is created. You can see the content type name is accounting and there is a unique ID of the content type. Here you can see two default columns, name, which is a file name, and the title, which is a metadata column. I can add more side columns to this content type. So I will click on add side column. I can create new side columns or add an existing column. So for testing, I will just create an existing side column. I will scroll down and I will select maybe the department column and maybe the description column as well. So I will add those two columns in there and click on save. Okay, I think this is fine for now. Next thing we need to do is we need to publish this content type. So once we publish this content type, then this content type will be available on all the other SharePoint sites in this environment. So if I click on publish here, so I need to select the publish option, which is automatically selected, and I can click on save. Now this content type is available on the other sites in SharePoint environment. So if I make any change and click on publish again, you can now unpublish it or republish this content type and click on save. For some reason you want to unpublish it, you can just click unpublish and it will unpublish your content type. Okay, so let me navigate back to one of the SharePoint sites. So I will click on the app launcher and go to SharePoint. I will randomly select a site. Let me just select a Viva site. Okay, so if I go to settings and site content, and then from here I need to click on site settings, and if I click on site content types, okay, so you can see the first content type, which is accounting, and is a document type content type. It's a custom content type, and the source is the content type hub, which means it's been centrally managed in the content type hub, and all these other sites are using these content types. So if I click on this accounting content type, you can see there are two more columns which we are added into the content type. They're all available. So if I just go back one step and if I go to a document library, so this is a default document library. Now if I want to reuse that content type, I will go to settings and library settings, advanced settings, and allow management of the content type to yes, and then I will click on OK. Now you can see the default content type is here. I can add one of the existing content type, which is accounting. So the first one is accounting. I will click on add and click OK. Now you can see there's an accounting content type here. If I go back to document, under this drop down, if I click on that, I can see two different content types here. So if I select accounting, for example, I'll just create a test document and I will just close it. So the document is created now. And if I select the document and on the information pane, I can see the properties. The content type is accounting. I can put a title, I can put a department or a description to this document. Any other site you have in your tenant or any site you will create will have this content type available. If for some reason you don't see the content type from the content type hub, you need to go to the site settings. If I go to site content from the setting icon, and then if I navigate from here to site settings, there is a content type publishing option under site collection admin section. I need to check this box which says refresh all published content type on next update and click OK. So this will make sure that if any content type is missing from this site, next time it will be added to the site and it will be available. So I'll just click OK. So if you don't see the content type from content type hub into one of the SharePoint site, then you can always go to these settings and refresh it. So to just wrap up this video, today you have learned how to create a content type in SharePoint which can be used on many different sites across the whole SharePoint environment in your Office 365 tenant. Thank you very much for watching this video. Consider subscribing if you're new to the channel by pressing the red subscribe button below this video and click the notification bell icon so you don't miss any of my future videos as I upload new videos every week. Give this video a thumbs up if you found it useful. If you have any question regarding this topic or any other query related to Office 365, put in the comment section below. I review the comments on a daily basis. I'll be happy to answer your questions. Thank you.